Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let us go to Zurich for today's daily challenge, where we will have small town charm, meaning no destinations become circles, and
Hear ye, let the record show that this viewer was here first.
And we will also have tunnel vision, stating, outright declaring that there will be free road tiles once you're in a tunnel. So it's not like tunnels are free. It's not like you get infinite tunnels. You only get the one. But once you're in those tunnels, watch this road tile counter. You can draw whatever silly little road you want, and it's totally free. So that's nice. Good morning, Leah Fireheart. Leah was here first. Good morning, Nora. I'm mad at Nora. Do you know what this cat did? This is a true thing that my cat did, which is not going to be a recurring bit on this channel because why would I make people pay for it? I just talk about my cat all the time. So here's a true thing that my cat did. Hold on. No. Oh, she knows that's where treats live now. So my cat, my downstairs neighbor, likes to get cat treats for my cat because, I'm going to whisper this part just in case she hears it. My downstairs neighbor is like an 80-year-old woman, and my cat is one of her favorite things in life. So anyway, we're going to take another tunnel. My downstairs neighbor likes to pick up cat treats for Nora, which is very sweet and adorable. I like it a lot. She gets them in these little packets, right? And twice now, I have gotten a packet from my downstairs neighbor, set it on my desk, and woken up in the morning to the discovery that my cat has also discovered these packets and slashed them and shredded them and utterly destroyed their contents. Okay? So that's a problem. We don't like that. We're actually going to run these red guys down to here because if I wanted to, these reds are right here. Are we having a conversation about parasocial relationships again? No. No, we're not going to have another conversation about parasocial relationships. My downstairs neighbor does not have a parasocial relationship with my cat, at least in as much as anyone has. Anyway, where was I going with this? I was going with blue guys coming. Are you the only blue guy? You're the only blue guy. Well, fine. You can be the only blue guy. Tessie, you are the only blue guy. Here, give me 30 road tiles instead of a roundabout, so that I not be tempted to take a roundabout. Anyway, I've already lost my train of thought. So my downstairs neighbor gets packets of cat treats, and my cat likes to shred and eat all of them in one night. No wonder my cat is fat. Anyway, good morning, Trombone Dalek. So what I've done is when I get one of these packets, I have a little box of business cards from my work. So I fold up the packet and I put it in the box of business cards. And this has worked swimmingly with the Ziploc bag containing the remains of the last shredded packet of cat treats. However, this time, I woke up this morning and I found the shredded packet of cat treats on the floor in the living room, and the top of the box of business cards on my desk, cast aside. The fucking cat saw a tiny little piece of a tiny little shredded packet and realized that is food. And off she went. We're gonna have to figure out some other one. She's very smart, except when she's dumb, which means she's a cat. I realize this. All right. We're going to take motorway number 1. We're going to run these white guys up to here. It's going to be fine. So last night, we tried something new on the channel, and it kind of went okay. I played Fallout 76 for the first time, and that was not the thing that that is also a thing that kind of went okay. But more specifically, I just played from my couch, just streamed from the PS5, and the idea was, hey, let's hang out on the couch. We'll call it, something silly like couch surfing, and we'll play a game, and it'll be cool, and we'll chat, and we'll have fun, and whatever. It turns out that I have a setting turned on my PS5 that meant for the first 2 hours of the stream, nobody could fucking hear me. So, oops. Yeah, that is a thing that happened. Let's take a bridge. So we got to get green guys up over to here. This kind of stinks. What we're going to do is we're going to bridge. Yeah, we're going to bridge here, and then we're going to come that way, and we're going to get into this tunnel right here, and we're going to run green guys up like so. So you 3 green guys are going to go over that way. And this is all, broadly speaking now, going to be fine. Everybody go. So the stream itself was technically kind of a failure, in so much as nobody could hear me for the first 2 hours, and therefore viewership went in the tank. But hey, technical issues, we'll deal with those. The concept is solid enough. It's fun and good. Is that why you rebooted the stream? No, apparently it was also super jittery. Like, I tried initially to stream at 60 FPS, and it didn't like that, but I didn't know that because I had no way of monitoring how it looked. So, listen, it was a technical adventure on many levels, is how we're going to describe it. We're also going to describe this this adventure here, right here, as something different. We're going to take these whites over to here. This red, incidentally, is going to go off that away. You're going to be just fine. Here. You go there. You 2 go down that way. You greens are going to wind up going over here, past this. You whites are going to shoot over thusly right here. Leah played Power Wash Simulator like a proper antisocial gamer person. Well, that's what one is supposed to do. Power Wash Simulator is fucking perfect for that situation. So, I do not blame you. Power Wash Simulator is a wonderful little video game. I like Power Wash Simulator very much. I still need to get this bridge back in order to redraw my greens to go around and behind this white business, but it's going to be okay overall, probably. Here, you come that away too. Great. Now, these greens are ready to come over here. This is, nope, need to go one more. There you go. There we go. All right. You 3 go this way. I know it's been a while since I played Power Wash Simulator, but I know there is a, there's an ability to highlight everything that you haven't power washed yet, so that might prove useful to you. You get over here. I don't remember what button that is. That might be tab. I think it's tab that'll just highlight everything you haven't washed. And when it's tiny little pieces, it might not be, it's still going to be very difficult to figure out, but hopefully that's helpful. You 3 get over here, get down there. These 2 will go here. This guy is perfectly positioned. Holy crap. Look at you just being right here and being super helpful and stuff. So by redrawing these whites, incidentally, this white business spawned to down here and this guy went up here, I did save a motorway. So in theory, I could replace this very long bridge and tunnel situation with a motorway, which actually does seem like a good idea now that I realize that I can do that. Why don't I just do that, actually? I'm just going to do that. We're going to do this here. It's going to be up over to there. Okay. So, enough talk about like the technical mundane reality of streaming. I want to talk about Fallout 76 because Fallout 76 is a weird little game now. I did not play Fallout 76 at launch, but I did like follow its development cycle, and I watched a couple of YouTube videos about. I watched a few YouTube videos about it. I watched Many a True Nerd, who I've shouted out a number of times on the channel because he's excellent. I watched Many a True Nerd's videos about Fallout 76, and I also watched the consensus grow that Fallout 76 was not a good game, and that Bethesda had made several weird, bad choices in the development of Fallout 76. And listen, I generally agreed with that consensus. The idea of a Fallout game with no human NPCs was weird. It was a strange choice. The whole, it's always multiplayer, you're always in a universe with other people, and no, they can't necessarily nuke you all the time, but you still have your immersion ruined at any moment by having people run around like dickbags when you're trying to play a Fallout game. It was a weird choice. There was some strange decision making going on there. Incidentally, this business is going to be in trouble if we don't find another red guy or two for it. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to do this. We're going to run you and... Wait, hold on. If you and you and you go down to there, that means you need to... Oh boy. You're gonna come over this way and just kind of awkward merge right there. That's gonna have to be fine. You two, meanwhile, are gonna motorway number 2 down here. Okay? Now every red guy has exactly 2 houses. And that's gonna be better. So at launch, Fallout 76 had no human NPCs. So any quest materials, any story-driven thing, anything in the game at all, it was given by robots, it was given by notes, it was given by atmospheric details and world building and holotapes, right? The main quest is you have to track down the overseer of Vault 76, and the overseer of Vault 76 has left a breadcrumb-like trail of campsites and holotapes for you to follow, which is annoying. Now, several years after its absolutely disastrous release, that is not what Fallout 76 is anymore. Now, Fallout 76 is sort of a Fallout game. There are places with people in them that tell you to do things. You know, the first real thing I did, as soon as I walked out of the vault, it's there are 2 people who came from somewhere, from Virginia to West Virginia, which is, the game is kind of set in rural West Virginia. So it's set in that area, and the first quest is, hey, not even quest, it's just a couple of NPCs. A couple of NPCs are like, hey, there are people here now, we want to get in the vault because we heard there's a treasure, right? The big thing is we heard there's a treasure. Let's take... Do I want to take a roundabout? I should probably take Fine, I'll take one roundabout. Watch that somehow be the roundabout that kills everything, even though I have no idea what I'm... Actually... I was joking about the roundabout that kills everything. A roundabout would go down real smooth right here, but I can't fit one right there, so never mind. Okay, this white road situation is becoming untenable. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill you and you. We're going to run this blue guy over to here. This blue guy is going to keep this business happy. This white business over here is going to get that tunnel going that way. You are just going to do this. There. That looks marginally better than what had come before. Now, I've still got yellow guy up here. Yellow guy up here is completely and utterly fucked, actually. You're yellow, you're yellow. I could get you and you up to here, which doesn't really benefit me at all. I have not destroyed the city yet, Trombone Dalek. That is true. As always, there is a very operative word in that sentence, but, it's also a true statement. I have not destroyed the city yet. All right. You 2 blue guys, come down this way. No, that only marginally helps me. What if... I'm trying to figure out a way to get to this yellow business, and I think the best way to do it, amazingly, involves 2 tunnels? That can't possibly be right. No, that isn't right. Here's what we're gonna do. You swing out here. No, do that. Great. So you're gonna cut that closer. So here's what we're gonna do. This is ridiculously stupid, by the way, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw this bridge. It's gonna come up here. It's gonna come up here, cut through that away. It is, in fact... Nora, please stop galloping. Cat, why are you... I don't want to know why the cat is galloping. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna point that away because you need to be useful. You two and you are gonna tunnel through here, go around this yellow business, grab onto this white road, come off of this white road, and go over to that guy. There we go. She's galloping because she's a cat. There's no reason. If there was a reason, I would be more interested in it. It would be like, Cat, why are you galloping? What has attracted your attention so? And the answer is like, I need to pee, or I heard a bug, or meow. Like, there's never a good reason for the cat to gallop. There's never a good reason for the cat to gallop. It's long, but it's a good episode title. Okay. You two blue guys are not really supporting this blue business, let alone that second blue business that also... Okay, fine. You 4 blue guys are gonna do an admirable job supporting these 2 businesses. I will pretend I believe in you. How about that? So these 3 go over. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm happy that blue guy spawned. Now that there are 6 blue guys here, 7 blue guys here, I feel better about this. I feel much better about this. In fact, I feel so much better I'm sending a 3rd blue guy that away. Here. Blue businesses have saved everything now, or something. I don't know. You go there. You go there. Give me a motorway. Oh my god, yes, give me a motorway. Matter of fact, the existence of this motorway is going to save my yellow shit. It's going to save all of this yellow shit. You remember this yellow shit that I just drew? Yeah, fuck this shit. It's bad shit. It's gone. It's going away now. Nope, not you. You're white shit. That's different shit. You go here. All of you, go away. Swell. You 3 yellow guys right here. Take motorway number 3 over here. Do that. That is so much better than the nonsense garbage I had you doing. Utterly and completely superior to that brand of nonsense garbage. Why is this shadow bridge still exist? I don't want to know. We'll figure it out. So Fallout 76 used to have no human NPCs whatsoever, and you can still see that in the main quest line. Like, if you follow the Overseer still leaves a trail of holotapes that reference the fact that there are no fucking people. However, there are fucking people. There are so many fucking people, in fact, that the fucking people have set up communities. There's a bar. Now listen, I understand that alcohol is a basic human need, especially in the Fallout universe. I get and appreciate this. This blue situation, by the way, is kind of ridiculous. We're going to roundabout this. This needs to be a roundabout now. We're going to send all of the blues into a roundabout, and then they're going to see... All of these blues are going to come down here and get into a roundabout, and then they're going to go to one of 3 businesses. That's going to be better. This is going to be fine, actually. Everybody go. Are you... No, you're not mad. You were just theoretically mad. Fine. I'm okay with you being theoretically mad. Give me another tunnel. I did not see the people fucking, but listen, there are fucking people in Fallout 76. So... There have been people in this area for so long, in fact, that they're just like, there are bars and communities and gathering spots. And, oh boy, this yellow is kinda screwed, actually. Alright, I've got a bunch of yellows that aren't doing anything, which means there's got to be a way to get some yellows over to here without everything falling the fuck apart. Right? Like you'd think. You'd think I would be able to do that. Alright, here's what I want to do. I want to take these whites. No, I can't run these around here because there's no... Fuck. But wait. Okay. Okay, here's the plan. This is going to involve redrawing, like, everything, but details. No, that still runs the... Fuck! Okay, So if you do that, these yellows can't really get anywhere. Which means there's no point in not having... Okay, so you go up that way still. But if you come down into here, I could free up you to... Higi. Well... Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. This is a stupid fucking plan. I love it. I love this stupid plan. Alright. You're gonna come here. You're gonna take that one square tunnel. You're gonna take that one square tunnel. You're gonna come down this way. You're gonna be part of motorway number... What motorway is this? Number 3. Okay. Once you've been on motorway number 3, you're going to have one of two choices. Option 1, you go into this business, which itself is fucking dying. Option 2, you come down here. You come down here, you get on a bridge, you swing out that away, you go over here into this yellow business, thereby saving that yellow business. Incidentally, by the way, these yellow guys here are going to supplement this. Actually, they're going to be the sole support because we need more yellow guys going that way. Everybody go. Everybody go save the yellow businesses. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. Oh, green guys. Green guys, not now. Green guys, I can't possibly now. Yellows, are you okay? Will you be okay? I feel like there's a yellow stampede coming. So all of the human NPCs in Fallout 76 spend a decent amount of their time talking about how there used to not be people in Fallout 76, but now there are. You know, they used to be gone, they used to not be here, but then there was treasure or something, and now they're back from outer space. They just walked in to find me here with that sad look upon my face. This green business has went from I exist to I'm dead in like a day and a half, and... we're not, even with a motorway, we're not going to be able to fix that. So, you know, oops. Seriously, green guy, I thought you were okay. I thought I could leave you for a minute. It turns out I could not leave you for a minute. 1,491 commuters it's probably okay. Top 10%. Oh, okay. I still got Samurai slammed. Because you always get Samurai slammed when you're playing mini motorways. It's just a fact of life which you must accept. But hey, we'll take top 10%, I suppose. So Fallout 76 is in this very weird place where the main quest is all about how there are no people and it's a desolate wasteland. But also, the game realized that there being no people and it being a desolate wasteland is terrible. So there are people, and it's an ever so slightly less desolate wasteland. But hey, listen, to Bethesda's credit, the stuff they've put in since launch is good. Like, the one quest I've done with there's this bar that's being harassed by raiders who are looking for this treasure hunter who claims to know where the treasure is, and the bar owner wants you to deal with the raiders. And you can deal with the raiders in multitudes of ways. It's a really well done quest. It rewards all sorts of character builds. It has many different paths. I just fucking walked up and shot the first NPC I encountered, and the game was prepared for that. It's beautiful. However, there is an absolutely essential NPC. Like, essential to the point where he doesn't even recognize that you're firing bullets at him, which is annoying. I don't understand. There's a particular quest. He's not even a quest giver. He's a side character who opens up an alternative reward if you do a little thing for him, right? That's the kind of guy in an RPG. If that guy dies, it's no big deal. You've missed out on his silly little reward, right? He gives you 3 stealth boys. That's it. Now listen, stealth boys are nice, they're good, they're useful, but is a side character as part of an optional branch of a side mission really the kind of person who should have the "you can't kill this guy and will refuse to even recognize that you're shooting bullets at him" tag? I don't think that guy needed that tag, Bethesda. It's not, as we jump into Wordle, great. Good job, Goog. So this little NPC being essential aside, the quest is great. I really like the quest. It has multiple paths. It has multiple options. You're supposed to work. Well, the storyline goes that you're supposed to side with the bar against the raiders, but at any time you can just fuck over this bar. At any time you can tell some randos where the bar is, which is the exact opposite of what the bar owner wants. At any time you can betray the bar owner and work for the raiders. You can go to the raiders and say, "Hey, look, I'm supposed to be working for this lady, but also fuck this lady. Let's team up." And the raiders, presumably, because I didn't go down that path, the raiders will either be fine with that, or they'll say, "Yeah, sure, fine, buddy," and then they'll knife you in the spleen, because they're raiders. This is all good and fun and makes sense. However, this is starting to be shaped like a Fallout game, right? It's starting to look like a Fallout game. The problem with this is that at any moment, while you're exploring this West Virginia wasteland and dealing with mole rats and ghouls and super mutants and Mothman and whatever the hell else is in them our hills, at any point while you're playing your Fallout game, you are in constant peril of stumbling across games as a service bullshit. And the games as a service bullshit comes in many different forms. You can just be walking down the road and suddenly, with basically no warning, you are in an event. Protect the churchyard. If you protect the churchyard, we'll give you 35 Atom Bucks, which you can spend in the Atom Store. You want a shiny new bumper sticker for the back of your helmet? You can get it in the Atom Store for the low cost of 709 Atom Bucks. But hey, remember, if you protect the churchyard, we'll give you 35 Atom Bucks. That means it's not just money. It's just money. They want you to buy Atom Bucks. That's it. So at any point, you're at risk of stumbling across that particular brand of games as a service bullshit. And at any point, you are at risk of having Weed Lord Boner Hitler or whatever. Just, Jizzmaster 420. Jizzmaster 420 could just hop along next to you, be in a dick bag, and shoot his little pipe pistol at your feet. Now listen, he can't kill you unless you fire back, but he can annoy the fuck out of you. He can shoot his little pipe pistol at your feet while you're exploring the desolate West Virginia wasteland and wondering what happened to this ruined culture immediately after the bombs fell. You could be parsing through the intricate multi-layered storyline of how a tiny civilization of people came together in the wake of nuclear annihilation, tried to make a go of it, and was ultimately ripped apart by infighting politics and nuclear weapons. While you're dealing with that complex multi-layered storyline, Weed Lord Boner Hitler is just shooting at your feet for no reason. It's almost, follow me here, it's almost as if a Fallout game and an MMO are fundamentally incompatible, and you shouldn't have fucking built a massively multiplayer online Fallout game? Almost. But hey, it's free now. That's the thing. It's free now. It used to be $60 goddamn dollars. You used to have to pay $60 goddamn dollars for the privilege of playing Fallout 76. As it is, I have paid $0 goddamn dollars for the privilege of paying Fallout 76. And I may or may not play Fallout 76 again. Probably might. There's the Goog's endorsement of Fallout 76. I probably might play it again because it cost exactly $0. And if you spend any number higher than exactly $0 on Fallout 76, you're part of the problem with video games. And listen, I'm a person who has bought 2 and will probably buy more Overwatch Battle Passes. So, don't take my advice on everything, but if you spend any more than exactly $0 on Fallout 76, you're part of the problem with video games. Let's play Wordle. Wordle isn't part of the problem with video games. It's part of the problem with dying journalism and also video games. So there's an E in the word. It could be, well, it can't be fetch because there's a T in fetch. I suppose it could be felch, aside from the minor problem that felch. Oh, felch is a word. Great. Awesome. That's incredible. So there's an EL in the word. It could be melon. Could absolutely be melon. It's not, but at that moment it could have been. It could be Welby. I don't think Welby is a word. No. Welby is almost the first half of an online glasses retailer, which is probably a ripoff somehow because, listen, anything that started advertising on podcasts is almost certainly a ripoff somehow. I remember NatureBox. Let's see. It could be Delta. No, it can't be Delta. There's a T and an A in Delta. Goog. It could be Gallop. Aside from the minor problem that Gallop isn't a word. It could be delis. We could have multiple delicatessens. It's unlikely, but hey, now we know that there's an I in the word. It can't be helix or felix because there's no H or F. We already know that. It can't be Wheelix because that's it's not a thing. It can't be Tuvix. He was a character on Star Trek Voyager for like 2/3 of an episode of Star Trek Voyager, which led to a discussion among the fandom which threatened to tear apart the very core of Star Trek. Or something. I don't remember Tuvix, but I read the drama once. Let's see here. It could be many things. Actually, there are vanishingly few things it could be. Just due to, letters. It could be Belib. No, it probably isn't Belib. What could it be? That's a good question, actually. It can't be Feliz because there's no F. Can't be Pellies on account of Pellies not being a word. What is this Wordle? One wonders. It can't just be Eli Drake because that's a TNA wrestler. What in the hell are we dealing with here? P-E... I'm just kind of like, what could it be? You know, this is not a word. Not a word, not a word, not a word, not a word. No, 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 no. So it doesn't start with W. None of the Q's. QE is not a thing. So, not a word, not a word, not a word. Not a word, not a word, not a word. No, 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 no. None of those are words. No, no, no. Is it belie? Is that even how you spell the word belie? I thought it was B-E-L-Y. Nope. Belie. Like, put the lie to. That's what belie means, right? Fail to give a true notion or impression of something. Disguise or contradict. Yeah. Okay. The Notebook's, yeah. His lively, alert manner belied his years. Okay. So it kind of, yeah, it obscures something. Okay, fine. Sure. That's a Wordle. I believe you. That was a Weirdle. It was indeed a Weirdle. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you, as always, for being here. For the folks on YouTube, later today, there's another episode of Dragon Age Origins, episode 2 of that series. Still a wonderful jumping on point. We have to escape the castle and be recruited into the Grey Wardens and murder a prince, and not necessarily in that order. But that's later today on YouTube. I will be back on Twitch Monday morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, thank you as always. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.